Have you ever been asleep at night and you're awakened by a noise? You're convinced is someone breaking in your house and they're gonna kill you? But instead of getting up and escaping, you just go back to bed? What is that, a murderer? I gotta get some sleep. Can't kill me if I'm asleep. That'd be embarrassing. You get to heaven. Hey, how'd you die? I was too lazy to get out of bed. I heard the guy in the kitchen. I thought I had an hour. Set my alarm for PM instead of AM. Last time I ever did that.
My wife's really Catholic. She's like a Shiite Catholic. She's always worried about Diablo. So I joke around with her, I'll call her up, say, who is this? And I'll just go, the devil. You all know Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt, and they wandered in the desert for 40 years. I don't know about you, but after a year I would have been, this Moses doesn't know where the hell he's going. I appreciate him getting us out of Egypt. We're in the desert, folks, as in no agua. They wouldn't say agua. And after Moses parted the Red Sea, did he say anything? Was he like, ta-da! How about them apples? I'll stop some of your bitching. I don't know if that's chronologically accurate. This guy's going to hell in 2 religions. He's practically sprinting there. Am I the only one that finds it odd that heaven has gates? Gates? What kind of neighborhood is heaven in? What, you die and you go to a gated community? Are the gates necessary? Yeah, we had a lot of kids sneaking in using the pool. Those gates weren't easy. We had to go down to hell, get a contractor and everything. Hey, I'm a contractor. In TV and films, whenever they show someone going to heaven, they always show them going up an escalator, like heaven's in a mall or something. Hey, can we stop by Orange Julius? That place isn't even open anymore. Heaven. I hope heaven's nice. We kind of built it up down here, didn't we? We compare everything to heaven. It's like, oh, try this pie. It's like heaven. What if we got to heaven? They're like, no pie. No pie? On earth? Yeah, those people aren't coming up here. West Virginia, the state slogan of West Virginia is almost heaven, West Virginia, which sounds cool, but that's not like the best promotion for heaven. Because based on that, if I'm a good guy all my life, when I die, I'm going to a place a little bit better than West Virginia. I mean, it's beautiful, but that kind of makes me want to take another look at hell. He went too far. I didn't like that joke at all. It made me uncomfortable. I prefer the cold to hot. I do. I know that's surprising looking at me, given I look like a snowman. But I prefer the cold, Last summer, I was in Las Vegas. It was 114 degrees. 114 degrees. You can actually hear the sun at that point. It didn't feel safe. I was like, are we supposed to be here? 114. Like, you're never at a friend's house. Warm in here. Yeah, I set the thermostat to 114. That's how I like it. I'm part lizard. Thermostats don't even go up that high. Meat thermometers do. I think God is just cooking people in Vegas. Oh, no one's smoking. I love smoked meat. It was 114 degrees, which was shocking, but not as shocking as how casually Las Vegas residents just went about their day in that heat. It was like, you're like, let's play Frisbee. Time to walk the dog. I was like, get inside! The earth is on fire! Get inside and beg for God's forgiveness. You've obviously angered him. That's why Vegas is called Sin City. It's the same temperature as hell. Because they don't get to choose what they're the patron saint of, right? Like Saint Bonaventure, patron saint of bowel issues. I'm not making that up. Bowel issues. Talk about a promotion you don't want. Bonaventure's in heaven. St. Peter comes and goes, Bonaventure, you're a saint. Bonaventure's like, yes, yes. Am I the patron saint of scholars? Not scholars. Well, what am I the patron saint of? Bowel issues. Bowel issues? Yeah, you know when someone's getting a colonoscopy or say they're sitting on the toilet with IBS or explosive diarrhea and they're praying to God. Well, we don't want them praying directly to God. So you would be like a conduit. That way God's not talking to someone who's doing number 2. Okay. In Madrid, I saw the statue of the devil. You know, there's a statue of the devil in Madrid. The fallen angel, which that's the devil. I don't know how that would even come up. It's like, who else should we do a statue of? How about the devil? Who invited that guy? No, there's a statue of the devil. In America, we're taking down statues of the Confederacy. And Spain, a Catholic country, there's a statue of the Antichrist. Like, how do you even justify that? Well, you know, the devil, you know, it wasn't all bad. You know, devil did some good things. You know, he went down in Georgia. He did that. And he you know, he was an advocate. He was the devil's advocate. And don't forget about those deviled eggs. Those are tasty. I went and I saw it, and the statue of the devil is 666 meters above sea level. I'm sure that's a coincidence. Hello, we're all gonna die. Like, how? Why? Why? It's like, how tall should we make the devil statue? 666. Well, if you feel that strongly about it, should we go with a fountain of blood? Just kidding. Yeah, I was gonna say we can do a fountain. I don't know where we get the blood. I'll provide the blood. The blood of virgins. Sorry, I don't know what possessed me.